Hi, I'm Don from Don's Family Vacations, and today I'm going to bring you what I feel is the best deal of all the Walt Disney World resorts, but shh, it's a secret. Saratoga Springs has some of the largest rooms available in all the Walt Disney World properties. Add that to the fact that it can be found cheaper than almost any other luxury resort is why I think it's one of the best deals and best kept secrets in all the Orlando, Florida hotels. So let's find out why. This charming Victorian-style resort hotel is inspired by historic Saratoga Springs, a late 1800s New York retreat famous for its spas and horse racing. You could almost feel the thrill of Secretariat going for its Triple Crown as you walk the grounds of the resort. While the resort is large and seems sprawling, it is no more than a 5-10 minute walk from any room in the resort to the main carriage house in the center of the resort. The resort does give off a vibe of sophistication with an elegant country club atmosphere. This could be why young families stay away thinking that their children just wouldn't fit into such a high society type of resort. And really, nothing could be further from the truth. Besides being bright and colorful with lush landscaping and gardens and surrounded by lakes, the resort also comes with many amenities that you expect at a luxury resort. Things like a good-sized arcade to entertain the children, or a fully stocked gym in case you overindulge on the food at Disney parks. There's also a huge gift shop in case you forgot to buy that souvenir in the park on your last day before you leave. And don't forget about the pools. Every resort has to have a luxury pool. So now you're saying that's all well and good, but what makes this such a special hotel that I would say it's the best deal on property? So let's break down the reasons why, and we'll start off with number one, the food. Here you have a wide variety of choices, including a fully stocked food court that enables you to order pizza at night delivered to your hotel room, or you can just come by, order a sandwich, pick up some frozen desserts or frozen snacks from the pantry, and then off you go. If you're looking to sit down and enjoy the meal, the Artist Palette caters to breakfast, lunch, and dinner with a very homey and country atmosphere. For those of you looking for more of a hearty meal, don't forget the Turf Club, where you can get steaks cooked to perfection, among many other of your favorites. Okay, so we're covered for food. Now what are the rooms like at this resort? This is where Saratoga Springs won me over. The rooms are larger than almost every other resort on property, and fully 60% of the rooms there have a fully stocked kitchen, including fridge, stove, microwave, and dishwasher. If you stay in a 1 or 2 bedroom villa, you'll get to enjoy the largest bathrooms on Walt Disney World property. They're large, spacious, with separate tubs and a full walk-in shower that you could probably fit 5 people in if you wanted to. These rooms can accommodate a large family with ease and lots of comfort. You won't be disappointed by the rooms. So there's lots of choices to eat and great rooms to stay, but what are there for kids to do? You mean, of course, besides the fact that you're at frickin' Disney World, what else is there for them to do? Well, let's try starting with pools, of which on this resort there are 4 different pools, all themed completely different from one another. The main pool outside the carriage house has kid activities all day long, from movies at night to children's activities and games throughout the day. The resort also has a fairly large arcade, as well as an activity center built for younger children to go in and enjoy. And the size of the resort leads children to naturally want to explore. From the lakes surrounding the resort and the golf course and the pools and the activity centers, your children will have plenty to do. That's all great and good for families, but what is there for adults to do at this hotel? First off, this resort is great for relaxing. Its casual atmosphere lends perfectly for that. It's also placed directly beside the Buena Vista Golf and Country Club, so if you enjoy golfing, this championship course is sure to provide hours and hours of entertainment. And then, of course, there's the reason they call this Saratoga Springs and Spa.
It has one of the best spas you'll find anywhere in the world. And what could be better than after a hectic week of running around in the theme parks and a nice relaxing massage to get ready for that trip home? What about the resort's location? Because I heard it was on the very edge of Walt Disney World property. And yes, this is true. However, its placement does have some advantages. First of all, it's on the Disney Express transportation system. On my last trip here at Christmas in 2015, I decided to time the buses. At no time did the buses ever take more than 20 minutes to arrive at any theme park from the resort. This brings us to one of the best reasons I feel for staying at Saratoga Springs is just how close you are to Disney Springs. After all the new shops and renovations were opened in early 2015, this is a prime location for touring that facility. The resort has water shuttles heading to Disney Springs every 15 minutes. It's a perfect way to relax after having a full meal at one of the many restaurants in Disney Springs or watching a show of Cirque du Soleil. And if you're in the mood for a stroll, there's a footpath leading from Disney Springs directly into the resort. Well, just how close is this resort, you may be asking? Well, this is the view out my window from my bedroom. That's how close Disney Springs is. Another question I get asked a lot about this resort is it Disney enough? Is the theming enough to keep us amused? Well, not being overly done like some places are across Walt Disney World property, there is definitely enough here to remind you everywhere you look that you're definitely at a Walt Disney World property. And to be honest, this is one of the reasons I like this resort, where it doesn't throw Disney directly in your face everywhere you go, and instead puts it in the little details that are all around the park. All this added up makes Saratoga Springs one of my favorite resorts to stay at Walt Disney World properties, and I hope you'll give them a chance next time you're thinking about booking a Walt Disney World vacation. Hi, I'm Don from Don's Family Vacations, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more videos about vacation destinations or travel trips, please click the subscribe button. Until then, have a good day and a great vacation.